Alright, this is going to be, I'm going to show the graph first. This is the graph to our the next function here that we're going to find the absolute extreme on. But we're going to be between -1, so you can see the point right here where it intersects, -1 and 2. So as you can see here, we've got a little maximum here and a minimum here. Okay. These are local max and local min, by the way. But we're going to end up finding critical numbers, and it looks to me like at 0, and we'll find another one, I guess somewhere right here at 1. Okay. Anyway, at 0 and 1. But you can see this is going to end up being the max, the absolute max, and the absolute min down here just by looking at the graph. Let's get busy. Alright, so I know I'm always using f of x. It's overrated. Anyway, I use different stuff every now and then. We got 3/2 x squared. Alright. And I said we're on the closed interval between -1 and 2. So we want to find the derivative, f prime of x. Going to be the first thing we do. So we have 3x squared minus, take the 2 out front, 2 is okay. We get 3x. Now we're going to set this equal to 0. And the best thing to do here is I'm going to factor out a 3x. Alright, let's do that. And so we're going to be left with an x minus 1. Hopefully you're up on your algebra. And then I'm going to set each one of these factors equal to 0. So we'll set that equal to 0, and then x minus 1 equal to 0. Get these critical numbers. So the solution to this equation is going to be 0. Right, I'll write x is equal to 0, and the solution to this equation is 1, and I'm going to write x is equal to 1. So since 0 and 1 are in our interval, that's very important, we plug those two numbers in to our original up here. So f of 0, and get that number that looks like a 0, and then we're going to plug in an f of 1 into this, and that's going to be 1 minus 3/2, and 1 minus 3/2. What is 1 minus 3/2? -1/3. Right, plugging 1 directly in. So we got got our critical numbers, plugged them in, got those guys, and I showed those to you on the graph, right? But now we're going to go ahead and plug our endpoints in right here, our -1 and 2 into this up here. So let's try to remember that. So f of, we're plugging in -1 into it, and we get, well, I'll just write it out since we can't see the function up ahead, minus 3/2, and this is -1 squared. So when we do the math on that guy, we should get -5/2. Okay, and then when we plug in f of the other one, 2, alright, plugging 2 into this right here, we're going to get 2. Alright, as you can see out of these values here, that let me just circle them here, this is your smallest, okay, -5/2, and then your largest is going to be at 2. So we're going to have an absolute maximum at -1, -5/2. I'm sorry, an absolute minimum at -1, -5/2, and then an absolute maximum at 2, 2. Right, -1, -5/2, and then at 2, 2 will be your max. Min, max. Right, min, max, max, min. Okay, you got it.